I love the unions, so I can now just unscrew it and remove from the drain. Using 290 degrees on here, I'm not restricting my flow. If I were using one, that would be a big no-no. This is 1 inch adapted into 1 1/4 inch union into the Spa Flex, and we go about 40 feet away to the tank. And what I'm doing here, with these true double unions, again, this rocks. To remove my pump or the entire skimmer from the system, all I have to do is shut the flow off, and the only water that's going to come out and get on the floor is what's between here and here. And that is so much easier than having to deal with completely sucking the sump dry and making a mess while you're trying to hold a pan or something under the skimmer here. It's the way to go if you're wanting to be able to do easier maintenance. Now, the valves going to the pump's inlets will always be left wide open. The only time they'll be engaged is for removal of a pump or skimmer from the system for maintenance. You never want to valve down the inlet to a pump, always the output, and that even helps to lower the wattage draw. And here's why I'm using 1 1/4 inch unions. The port size here on a 1 inch union is 7/8 of an inch, and on a 1 1/4 inch I'm at 1 1/8 inch, which is just slightly larger than the 1 inch ID of a 1 inch PVC. So that's why I upsize. I don't lose flow with the unions. Otherwise, if you use 1 inch unions or 1 inch fittings for a 1 inch system, you will definitely lose flow if you use those throughout. So best to use only one where you have to. Like here, I've used a 1 inch fitting on my sump because I have to, but the inside of this 1 inch fitting is 7/8 of an inch. If you do that several times throughout your series and all your fittings, you will definitely take a hit on your flow. Now, your barb fittings, you actually lose a 1/4 inch diameter, which is pretty big. To lose 25% of your flow on 600 gallons an hour